Hello, this is Zeke777, and welcome to episode 11 of Arcane Revolution. I don't know what we're doing today. Now, the reason why I don't really know what I'm doing today is there's so much to do. I've been spending quite a lot of time just going around the mage area up here, and just kind of decorating everything, building out walls, building out dividers, trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to be spacing out everything. Now, what I'm doing right now is just going along with arches, and let me kind of go with an overview of what I've been working on. So, as you already know, over here is our elevator. So you'll pop up, and here you are. Now this I'm planning on keeping mostly open. I have some more plans on what I want to do with the attunement, or whatever that is, crafting altar up there. But right in here will be our library. Now I previously mentioned in here for Electroblob's wizardry, there's a lot of spells, and they take up room. So I need a library for that. Now, along with that, I might as well use my enchanting area in here as well, because, well, that needs books. You need books for this, for the enchantment table. We also need to store all these books for the actual enchanting itself, and I really just feel it would fit in well with the library kind of theme. So I've got the basic outline. I've got the front, at least, kind of how I like it. I'm not really sure. I'll have lots of books everywhere, of course. More cobble and everything, just filling in. Basically, any of this regular cobble, the vanilla cobble texture, that is going to be either temporary or completely hidden. And this is a nice kind of, it's like more of a weathered stone brick look is what it is. Then I've got this area in here, which is currently acting as a tree farm. I need a lot of wood for this. It's basically just my tree farm, but this area in here is going to be for Thaumcraft. I've kind of got the little edges drawn out of where I want it. And really the hard thing is just trying to get everything spaced out properly, while still having the archways and everything look nice. There's also a lot of just pieces missing, because there's a lot to do with this. There's lots of itty-bitty little pieces that you have to figure out. Okay, this one needs this part of the arch, this one needs this part of the arch. It's kind of tedious, but I really like the effect that we're getting with it. A really nice thing with the increased reach, so while I can't use the tree farm I had built previously, I can do this with the tree farm. I can just plant trees, and I don't have to worry about, oh, if it's going to grow a big tree or whatever, because I can apparently, except for I guess right here, I can reach everything. I've yet to find a big tree that I can't reach the top of, so that's kind of nice. Let's clear these out. It's just really handy. I would still like to make this automated, and I think that might be what we look into today. One of the mods I have in here is Ancient Warfare, which is kind of a cool mod. There's a lot to do in it. There's a lot of automation potential, and really it'll just kind of bring this is a city, right? Or village, whatever you want to call it. It's a city, so we need people in this city. Currently, there are none. It's just me. It's very lonely. From down below in the city, you can see that the mage district is definitely taking shape here. I think I'm going to switch out. I had the silver wood railings here. I think I'm going to switch to the treated wood, or not treated wood, it's the infused wood from Astral Sorcery. The railings themselves are from Architecture Craft, same with the arches there. So I think I'm going to go through with that. It really makes it stand out against the white background, because for the most part there's going to be white there. The Thaumcraft area is going to be a tower, I think, still. So that'll probably not be marble, that'll be a different color, but it'll hopefully still go together. Ancient Warfare. What is it, and why do I care? So to start off, you need a research station and engineering station. Engineering station I don't actually need at the moment. Research station. Now the way this works is if we go into our research queue, actually let's go into info first. You can see there's a whole ton of different things you can research. So for instance, rocketry. That gets you a rocket charge. Now in order to research that, you need the theory of gravity, which needs a whole bunch of random stuff, which needs a bunch of other research. Or I guess these are things that you can get with theory of gravity. But you need a bunch of other research. So off camera, I've really just been going through and just researching things. Currently we've got farming. Let's see. I think farming is what I needed for... Let's go to info. Farming. If I go in here, that gets us a tree farm. Yes, that is the main thing that I was wanting from this mod. There are other ways that I can get a tree farm, but whatever, this works. We need sticks, torches. I think I have a bunch of torches on me still. Just been kind of picking them up. I've been switching over to using the Sigil of Blood lamp, which is nice because it works. Wait, don't want to hear. Okay. It doesn't take inventory space, whereas all these will take inventory, and I have to keep making them, and just kind of a pain. So that being said, I have a bunch of torches that I've been picking up. Need string. Okay, got that. Torch. Sticks. It says dark stick, but you can use regular sticks as well. It just picks whatever is first in the ore dictionary. Let's grab ourselves a whole bunch of sticks. And need wheat, which I believe I've got a stupid amount of. So throw this in here, and that should, there we go. So that is then going to be researching it, and once that's done, I can finally make the tree farm from Ancient Warfare. And there, cool. Next goal, it says no research. I haven't started one yet. Don't know what I want. I don't really need a mining thing here. Let's see. If I go into mining, what does that get me? That gets me a medium quarry upgrade. Navigation was one, I think. Mailbox. Seafaring, I think was one. That's kind of interesting, but I don't really need boats. I don't know. I'll pick some random things. So now that I have the research done for the tree farm, we need to make it. So just wood, ancient warfare wooden gear sets, an axe, and an oak chest. So if we go in here, we need to build it in this station here. So let's grab our research book, because it needs to actually know that it's me. And tree farm, we need wood. So let's go you, and you. And I think it can just, yeah, it keeps the inventory. And let's see, we also need wooden gear set, which is just sticks and wood, which I think I've got on me, so let's just make that right here. We need tree farm, you need that. Just wood. Oh, I don't have any wood on me, apparently. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be good. I think we need a bunch of these gears for various things in this mod anyway, so we'll just make 16 of them. Then these can go here and here. And we need an iron axe, and I think a chest. So let me go grab a bit of iron. Alrighty, I think we've got everything now. So iron axe, we actually had one already. And where did my chest go? Okay. Tree farm. Cool. What do we do with this? So to actually have anything, working in our village, we need a worker. So that needs, it first needs a leadership research, which was one of the first ones. I got that already. Wooden pickaxe, a couple gold, and a food bundle. So the fuel, or I guess energy in Ancient Warfare, is food. So you need to build, actually we should probably build that first. We need a town hall. So in order to actually feed anyone, they need a town hall so that they know where to get food. So again, just takes leadership, and it needs some stone bricks, which we have some right here. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a town hall. Cool. Easy enough. And then a worker, which needs food bundle. So we need pork chop, steak, chicken, bread, apple, and water. Alright, I think I've got everything cooked up now. We've got enough to make, I think, 10 of these. So we want a food bundle. And I can't make it here because, again, that needs the engineering station. So let's go back downstairs. Engineering station, we want, like I said, food bundles. Really? Fine. And you as well. Okay, so that should give us 10. Awesome. And I'm just going to leave the apples here. I've got so many stacks of apples at this point. Okay, so that gets us a food bundle. We also need, I think it said 2 gold and a wooden pickaxe. I think I also need an actual axe for this guy, and I've got one somewhere. I think I've got one over here in repairing. The jumbo chest here is really awesome because I've basically any random item I've found, I've just thrown it in here to be repaired. So iron axe, awesome. Let's go grab a wooden pickaxe. Do I have any wood on me? I do not. Alrighty, let's go upstairs. 2 of those, and we need 1, 2, 3. Yeah, pickaxe. I was mentally looking at the image of a regular axe, so 2 of those. Pickaxe on top. And now let's head downstairs here and make ourselves our first worker. Gold. Forgot the gold. Okay, so got our gold. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a worker. Now, one thing I do need to be careful of is I'm pretty sure... let's... Come on. Come back, thank you. Does that occasionally as it's doing backups. I do need to be careful about using this because... well, blood magic. This area here is still pretty much going to kill anything. These cobble here and these cobble here represent the border. I basically just watched a zombie walk in, and once it walked, I think it was into this block, then it died instantly. So we'll probably have to put a fence of some sort around here. Eventually there'll be an actual building, but for now, we'll just leave it open. Let's go over here to our kind of villager district. So this is going to be residential. My plan was to do a kind of like a park type thing, build a big Christmas tree, and I think it's getting a little late for that one. This video should probably be coming out after Christmas, so yeah. Lights, we didn't light anything up. Let's come back in the day. So once I've got RF going, then I won't really need to do this anymore. Right now I'm basically just spamming lights everywhere to prevent spawns, of course. And in the future, once I can get some RF, then there is a thing from Immersive Engineering, which basically just prevents mob spawns within an area. In fact, now that I think about it, I could probably just use Astral Sorcery because there's a ritual that does it in a much larger area. But I do want to be kind of careful because I don't want to accidentally shut off the blood altar. If I do that, then that'll break a lot of things. So we don't want to do that. So let's go ahead, finish lighting up here. That's probably good. Yeah, we'll let it that. Okay, so we can turn that off. And we've got here our tree farm and our town hall. Very fancy. So let's place down a worker. Hello, Mr. Worker. He's going to go get some food, which unfortunately, there's no food for him. Let's see if you like apples, because I've got many, many apples. Cool. Seems to like apples. If I go over here, we can throw some saplings into the tree farm. And I think there should be a way to show the boundaries. Oh, cool, you can turn off individual ones. So you need an axe. Will you take an axe? Lumberjack, awesome. Get to work. Cool, so he's gonna just start punching. He's gonna punch tree farm, and that's going to very slowly place a bunch of saplings. And I believe they pretty much just grow at the regular rate, so we can probably speed that up using agri-carnations or really whatever. Do I have any bones on me? Yeah, bone meal. So the kind of weird shape is, I think because we're in a savanna biome that it does that. So he's going to start chopping that down. Slowly. Very slowly. And in theory, he should also pick things up, although I'm not entirely sure about that one. Let's turn off our magnet just to see that he actually gathers those. Yes, you doing anything? Got 6 oak saplings, no resources. He leveled up, he's level 21. Cool. I'm going to wait for a little bit and see if this guy actually does anything useful. Well, he seems to be very slowly chopping the tree down. I have to imagine once he gets leveled up more that he should be a little bit faster. In fact, I'm a little curious. Can you take my axe? And does that help you? Because that thing will take me about half a second to chop down with that axe. You don't seem to be appreciably any faster, so it's going to give you back your regular axe and call it a day. So he's working. He's chopping that down. Mostly getting leaves, it seems. Looks like he is picking up saplings that fall, some of them. But not all, it seems. Just going to pick these guys up because he doesn't seem to be doing it. So at some point, he'll actually chop the tree. Not sure. If I hit F3G, you are in 2 different chunks. Of course you are. Let's go to claim chunks, and let's just claim and chunk load both of these. So this one and this one are now both chunk loaded. So in theory, if I just let him work, then that should be good, maybe? We've got a bunch of apples in here. In theory, you'll pick up apples as well. I don't know if that goes into special resources. Oh, can I put you in here? Okay, well, I'll let him work for a little bit, and we'll come back. I have to say, that is a really nice looking tree. Like, that's a proper looking tree. Has branches, I don't know if that's just because it was from him, or I guess it did consume a 3x3 of saplings. That's a really cool looking tree. Kind of ashamed to have him cut it down. So it looks like he does chop down the tree. It's kind of slow. There's one. There's another. There's another. So it's rather slow. He also likes to sleep. Lazy. I think it'll only pick up resources if they fall within the area here. So if I toss you 52, well, how many saplings we have? We have 11 saplings. If I toss you in 12, okay. But if it goes here, nothing. Which is kind of annoying. So I'll probably have to use like a hopper hawk or something like that to gather up all the saplings and all the apples and everything. He, in theory, should pick up apples. Though apparently not. Okay. Actually, we'll toss you there. Okay, so it does pick up apples, again, if they fall within the region. Not overly useful, but he's pretty much all set. So he apparently wants a house. I don't think I have any wool on me. I might actually. 1, 2, 3. I don't have a crafting table, though, so too bad you don't get to sleep. Hopefully he won't die. He might die. So let's go home so that little lumberjack doesn't die. Okay, Mr. Lumberjack, I even made you a bed. There you go. Hope you're happy. So he's slow, but he is working. So already that's a steady supply, and all I need to do is give him a bunch of apples, which is kind of cool. I should make this area look rather nice though, and actually figure out where I want things. So let me do a little bit of planning. Well, that's kind of interesting. So it looks like he doesn't like these logs. These are apparently too new for him. These ones are the ones that have it visible on, or you can see the like bark on all sides. So that's a little annoying, because he thinks he's done. Get to work. Chop down that tree. So that's kind of weird. I guess what I can do is let this go with maybe birch, because I think birch probably won't grow like this, but it very well could, because normally an oak doesn't grow like that. Or just ignore it and let him keep it. I think I'll just ignore it. Here, have some saplings. Cool. So I might be able to stop that from growing like that anymore, but if I look at this, I can turn off individual things on the bounds section. So I've turned off every other one, so it has this nice little grid pattern. I think the way that one grew is by having a 3x3 of them and then bone mealing it, because he was bone mealing and then it grew. So I think this should prevent that from happening again, and hopefully that's tall enough. Where's my other axe? You're better. Hopefully this is tall enough that it won't cause any real issues. It'll just kind of sit up here until I decide to chop it all down. Well, I'll be honest, I thought it would take a bit more to get that actually working. So, I mean, I've got a tree farm. That was probably the fastest tree farm I've ever made. Research for that really didn't take that long, and just plop him down, give him food, and he's off. So, that being said, what else can I use this mod for? I guess what I can do is make that guy entirely self-sufficient. So let's get a couple more gold ingots here, and I think I still have that extra wool on me. Yep. And let's make ourselves courier, which I apparently don't have the recipe for yet. So it goes like that. Let's see, I wanted courier. You need trade, so I apparently don't yet have trade. Let's go in here and take a look. So trade needs fishing and command. Fishing needs agriculture. Agriculture is on its own, so I probably already have that one. So I guess command needs leadership. Oh, book. Yes. There we go. Courier. Easy enough. And along with the courier itself, I would like to get a work order. So this kind of just tells the guy what to do. I feel like that should have used... Okay, so it just didn't update. So grade eye, paper, and planks, which I already had. Let's make a couple more of these guys. There we go, 6. Which is definitely more than I need, but oh well. So let's go outside and let's see how we can set this up. I think our lumberjack got in a little over his head. You okay in there, buddy? You good? Okay. So over here, let's take our courier, place you down, and a work order. So use item to open GUI, press Z to add target position. So I guess add that, and also when I hit Z for some reason it does that little thing. And I guess I want to add this as well. So if I take a look at this, I have tree farm and a town hall. In fact, let's also take a chest. Add you. Okay. So take a look at this, it has 1, 2, 3. I don't think the order really matters because I think you can move it around here. So cycle each point, day shift, wait full timer, find next work, cycle each point. Okay, so let's see if this guy works. So if I give him a work order, maybe, let's see, upkeep order, manual order slot. So you should, in theory, let me figure out how to actually use this thing. Okay, I was close. It's not a work order, it is a routing order. So now if I take this, it'll actually let me, decide what to do. So let's see, we want to, which side of the inventory to operate on. So there's multiple inventory spaces in there based off of which side of the block we're looking at. So we want to take all the wood. So if let's hit Z to get rid of that. So the top is there. If I hit sides, top is up, left, right, okay. So which side is the special resources and which side is the regular resources? So I want him to take everything that's in the top, which I think I'm able to do just as is. So if I take this, let's say top, which is of course up instead of top, take any. Then town hall, let's say we open you, I guess whatever side, doesn't matter. We want to put any, and we want to specify that we want apples. So this should make it so that he will drop off any apples that he gets from the tree farm. And then oak chest, we will put any, let's just say wood. So if I grab you, grab 1 wood, oak chest, any. Okay. So now, if I give you this routing order, you should start taking things out of here. In theory. So you should walk over to this guy, take from the top. Come on. Come on. Useless. I wonder if I'm supposed to give him a backpack. I think I need to give him a backpack, actually. Yeah. Okay, so we've got ourselves a travel pack, which is kind of small. It's 18 slots, so I can open it. Cool. But I believe he also needs this in order to actually be able to carry anything. On his own, I guess he doesn't have an inventory. Although we will find that out shortly, depending on if he's actually picked anything up while we've been waiting. Okay, Mr. Courier. Have you done anything? No, you've not? Okay. So let's open you, and give him that. Now are you happy? Or is there another place I'm supposed to put the backpack? There we go. Okay, you're not actually doing anything. You are running around though. Let's stop you for a second. Tree farm. Take any. Take except. Okay. So try to take all items except the ones that match from here. So let's take everything. I want take everything. Let's go take any. And we'll say take any apples and take any wood. So just 1 wood, take that. Okay. Now, Mr. Courier, if I give you your routing order, you should be doing something besides running around. Okay, maybe not. Alrighty, let's play around with this. Alright, I think I figured it out. So when I went into over here, the sides, the top block side direction up inventory was set to bottom. Not sure why. So now, anything that gets mined gets immediately dropped off over here. He has apples, and this has wood. So that seems to be working quite nicely. If I go over here, let's just toss an apple out to these guys. There you go. That'll get dropped off over here. It's now up to 60. Which means, as long as Mr. Lumberjack keeps getting apples when he's chopping down trees, then in that case, everyone should be happy. Go away, courier. So we're going to sleep just to keep these guys working. There we go. So he's going to chop down trees, get lots of apples. Apples are going to be dropped off at the town hall. They're both able to eat. We're up to 61 now. Over here has my output, has lots of wood coming in, and that, I think, at this point is basically self-sufficient because he seems to be getting a good number of apples. And if I check the Lumberjack, it's not using durability on the Iron Axe, which means I don't have to worry about this anymore. I just go over here, get wood. So that's all well and good. What else can we do with this? So this should be researching. There we go, Animal Husbandry. And this one, if we go to Info and we look at Animal Husbandry, we can now make an animal farm. Now this should be good because that'll let me get lots of food. Machinery, I don't really care too much about that one at the moment. What does that one get me? Machinery. Iron, spring-fed, iron armor. Kind of cool stuff. Sterling generator, maybe. Wait, did I say wing? Turret wedge. Okay. So yeah, so we'll deal with that later. But we can make ourselves an animal farm now. Which will be good because then I don't have to worry about food, which, as it is, I already have way more berries and such than I need, but it'd be nice to be able to actually have something that I don't have to constantly eat. So, for instance, if I go in here, if I look at my food, the main thing I've got some veggie strips, which are 2.5. Zombie jerky is 1.5. That's not much. Toad in the hole. That's a pretty easy one to make. That got me, what is that, 5.5? Sausage roll, 4.5. And the rest of these are all kind of 1s and 2s and such. So it's not that useful. So it'd be really good if I can automate something that'll get me, you know, maybe something with tortillas. I can make tacos or something like that. So let's check in on our Lumberjack and Courier. So we've got almost 2 stacks of wood. You've been slacking off, Mr. Lumberjack. And we've got 58 apples. So, cool, I guess. Next up, let's grab an animal farm. I don't really know how to set this up, so let's just kind of do it. Don't need this tree. Go away, tree. Okay, cool. Animal farm, we're going to place you, I guess, here. And let's take a look at the bounds. So, let's increase the size there. Maybe X size? There we go. And I want this to be more centered. So if I move that south, north. I don't really understand exactly how this works. So X size, Z size. So X is this way, Z is this way. I guess. No. X is this way, Z is this way. Whatever, this works. So, animal farm. If we go to other, max pigs, 6, sheep, cows, chickens, 6 of each. So let's see if we can figure out how to make this thing actually visible. If we go to bounds, so we've got 2 blocks to the south and 3 blocks to the north. So let's go ahead and I should really make a crafting table while I'm over here. Crafting table. Thank you. And make a bunch of sticks because I want to make some fences. Grab you and you. Let's turn these into sticks as well. And then probably that many planks. So there we go. And I believe this should hopefully be, that's a gate. I want the other way. Okay, so 16 here, 16 here, 16 here, here, take these. There we go, oak fences. So this, if I look at the bounds, is not considered part of it. So if I just do a fence around that, it should be fine. So 2. And I want 3 to the north. 1, 2, 3. Apparently those connect. And let's go up here. How many blocks this direction do we go? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we can just close it up. So I think this will work. If we then just take a bunch of eggs, we should be able to get this thing started with just chickens at least. So at the moment, I apparently don't have a method of moving animals, which is kind of a shame. So instead, we're just going to fill a bunch of chickens. That is not ideal. Okay, so we have one chicken. Hopefully we can get a couple more, at least one more. There we go. Okay, so we have 3 in here. Cool. You guys, I'll kill you when you grow up. So let's go ahead and grab our worker. Hello, Mr. Worker. Go grab food. Now, I'm not entirely sure what this guy wants as far as a tool. So, animal farm. I don't know, I should probably look that up. So I know that where was it? The animal farm, it wanted a sword. So I guess just he wants a sword. Agriculture needs a, okay, the crop farm uses a hoe. Tree farm uses an axe, of course. Quarry, pickaxe, I'm assuming. So I'm guessing he needs a sword. Okay, Mr. Worker, if I give you a sword, what's that do for you? Nothing? Okay. So let's see. I'm assuming that these need seeds in order to grow them. So let's just break a bunch of leaves, or a bunch of grass here, and see what all we can get for seeds. Now, here's a question. Will you follow me if I'm holding tomato seeds? Yes. Okay, so then tomato seeds should work. In theory, these other ones would as well. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to use them. So if I throw seeds in here, it won't take those. Okay. What about those? Okay, nope. I'll take those. Now, is that going to speed up the growth at all? So they'll follow me, but they won't eat them. Okay. Alrighty, so we've got, I think, 3 chickens in here. So if I feed you a bunch of seeds, you guys will eventually grow up faster, I guess. Some for you as well. And let's throw the rest inside here. So I think it doesn't really speed up how fast they grow, the animal farm, but we'll see once they grow up whether or not Mr. Worker here will try to breed them. We have 22 seeds in here at the moment. So hopefully he will try to breed them together, get more chickens, and then I guess kill them. Guess. Maybe. So I went and gathered the other chickens, put them back inside here, so I now have 7. And if we remember, our animal farm itself is set for 6. So in theory, once they grow up, then Mr. Worker here will have some work to do and kill one of them. So I guess I'll just come back later when that happens. Alrighty, Mr. Worker, I've given you plenty of time, and there seems to be 7 chickens in here. 22 seeds. So what do you need in order to make you actually do your job? Alright, so it looks like this guy needs to be a farmer. So let's see, do I have any cobblestone on me? I have something that can be turned into cobblestone, so that works. Okay, let's go ahead and make you a hoe. So 2 cobblestone, 2 sticks gets us hoe. Okay, so give you that. You are now a farmer. Okay. So in theory, okay, so we get a baby chicken. Cool. Let's take off this. Let's toss that. Cool. Kills them. Do you collect things? Awesome, you do. Seeds. Gets me chicken and feathers. Awesome, so that is working now. Next up, we need a crop farm because this guy is going to be needing seeds and wheat if we want him to farm anything besides just chicken. Okay, so Mr. Farmer, you are going to be working double duty. We have a crop farm now. Let's go ahead, throw some seeds in here, and you should start, I guess, getting the ground all ready to go. And interesting, that looks like it's hydrated already. So that's kind of cool. Just to be sure, let's go ahead and get ourselves a water source up here, and let's get the thing hydrated. So water, I'll steal one of you, thank you. And let's run back upstairs here. Jumping is kind of annoying. It does look like it's hydrated already, so maybe we don't need this, but just to be sure. 2 on this side, so if I put this here, Oh, I guess it's probably not hydrated. It just looked like it was darker. So 1 there, cool. Let's dig out the area for this, and let's go get ourselves another source block. Is there a closer one? Nope. Okay. And 1 more water. Thank you. And let's go fill that in, and we should have ourselves a working crop farm. It'll take a little bit, but there we go. Cool. So, okay, yes, that is hydrating it now. This guy here, bounds. Let's increase everything that we can. So it will go over to probably this one here. Let's just fill in around the outside, and that should be fine. So now, let's take our courier, grab you, let me borrow this for a second. If we add this and this to our routing order, what we can do here is we can say, you know, I need to pick up some seeds first. So you, let me grab 1 seed. Come on, there we go. Just need 1. Mr. Routing Order, from the crop farm, we're going to take, we want take any. I guess take any seeds. And Animal Farm, we will fill any seeds. Put any, there we go. So that will take seeds from the crop farm and give it to the Animal Farm. So if we give this back to our courier, there we go. Let's sleep so that they actually will do their job again. And everything should be working then. So the one thing is I don't want it to take all the seeds like it just did. Okay, so we're gonna have to go, I think, if we leave, come back here. So we don't want take any, we want take up to, I think. Take these amounts from the target inventory. Courier will not take anything if they're already carrying specified numbers. Okay, so we want take except, I think. So it seems like he's just going to be taking everything anyway. I think that's probably fine, actually. Let's go over here and plant the rest of this manually. So if we just go here, this way it doesn't really matter how much is in there because it's still going to be planted. Now if I come back later and it's pretty much empty and it doesn't have any seeds left in the growing area, then whatever, that's fine. In the meantime, I think that should be working. Alright, and then I've also added to the animal farm to take any eggs, chickens, and feathers. So just to make sure that that actually works, we're going to just put those back in here and find our courier, that's you, and get to work. So he's going to take the logs, drop them off wherever, grab those, and currently you are just dropping those, so you're just taking them. We also need to add to this list, which you are probably holding now. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, we'll give that back then. We need to take our chickens, eggs, and feathers, and at the oak chest, we need to put all of our chickens, feathers, and eggs. Cool. So, courier, go ahead, you can have that back. Yes? You can do anything? Mr. Courier. Oh. Back there. Okay, so let's see if he's doing anything. He did take those. Oh, he didn't take them because I have them. So let's see if he comes back and picks those up. 2, 2, and 6. Here it comes again. Did not take anything. So I'm guessing that is because the same thing as before. If we go to the sides and we want this to be top. So Mr. Courier, you should be coming back now. Nope. Okay, I think I got it. There we go. Yep, he grabbed them. And he will then drop them off here in this chest. Awesome. So let's make a bigger chest. Just need 2 of you. Thank you. And grab ourselves another chest. We can make this a double chest. So lumberjack's chopping down trees. We've got our farmer who's taking wheat, growing it into wheat. Any extra seeds are going to go over here to the animal farm, which is then going to be breeding up chickens. which are going to be killed by the farmer. And the courier is just going to drop everything off in this chest once he's done. And with that, I think we've got a good wrapping up point. I definitely want to make this pretty, of course. This is going to be the agricultural district, so I want to have it actually look like a farm instead of just a random collection of things. But at least I wanted to get it all working so I knew how it worked, so then I can figure out how to build it so that their pathfinding still works. But anyway, thank you for watching. Have a great day.